The woman accused of murdering her 2 young children before putting their bodies into suitcases and fleeing to South Korea accepts she was responsible for their deaths. Hakyung Lee is on trial at the Auckland High Court but says she's not guilty because she was insane at the time. And a warning, Catrin Owen's story contains distressing details including attempted suicide.
It's a haunting image. 6-year-old Minu Jo and his 8-year-old sister Yuna Jo, taken just weeks before they died. It's not disputed that their mother Hakyung Lee gave the children the antidepressant drug nortriptyline, and they never woke up.
Ms. Lee also accepts that she caused the deaths of her children.
In opening the Crown case, prosecutor Natalie Walker said Lee's actions were unfathomable and told the jury the steps she took in the hours, days and weeks after the deaths were the actions of someone who knew what they were doing.
She also accepts that after they had died, it was her alone who wrapped them in 3 layers of plastic bags, each of which she tied with a knot before putting them into the suitcases, which she locked, wrapped in a further plastic bag and then sealed with duct tape.
After the children died, Lee packed her belongings, sold her car, changed her name and fled to South Korea on a business class ticket. It would be 4 years before the bodies were discovered when a family purchased the contents of a storage unit in South Auckland and uncovered the terror when they got home.
Mr. Wihongi took his knife again and cut through the 3rd layer of plastic inside the suitcase. This one was black. However, when he did that, he saw something quite shocking and quite unexpected. He saw what he believed were the clothed human remains of someone small, who he assumed to be young, lying on their sides with their knees bent. Mr. Wihongi immediately stopped what he was doing and asked his partner, Annie, to call the police, which she did.
Lee is defending herself but has been assisted by a lawyer acting as standby counsel. In their opening statement, Lee's state of mind at the time she killed her children was raised as the key issue for the jury. She'd lost her husband Ian Jo to cancer just under a year earlier. They'd been married for 11 years and had 2 children.
She was overwhelmed with grief and in a mentally unwell state, so she decided to kill herself. She did not want to leave Minu and Yuna behind to face an unhappy and a parentless future. And in her fractured, distorted and mentally unwell frame of mind, she believed it was best if they all died together. And at the time she killed her children, ladies and gentlemen, that was her state of mind.
The Crown's expected to call about 40 witnesses with the trial set down for 4 weeks.